What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. In this video, you feel me? I'm gonna show y'all, or I'm gonna tell y'all how much it costs to own a Siberian Husky. How much it costs per month. So, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe with that because this is a helpful video. I'm gonna be telling y'all some things I wish I would have known before I got my Siberian Husky because they could be very expensive. It's all gonna depend on the type of owner you are, how cheap you're gonna be about it. But they could be very expensive. They're very high maintenance. You know, they shed a lot. You know, hella stuff you gotta do with these dudes. So I'm gonna get into the video. Just make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. All right, so first we're gonna get into how much food costs every month. All right, so every month you're gonna spend about $20 to $100 on food, depending on the kind of food you get them. I got them this food right here. This is what I feed them. This is kibble, dry kibble. And then I mix it in with like some chicken sometimes or whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna give you some. Sit. Sit. All right. But yeah. You like chicken. So yeah, sometimes I mix it in with salmon or chicken, or I put fruit in it, so that's gonna be extra cost. Or I might scramble them an egg sometimes. Sometimes I give them white rice. So it just depends on what you're feeding your dog, like, and how picky he is. You know, he might be a picky eater. He might not eat certain stuff, and you know, you just want to make sure he's eating. Though he has to eat so he can grow. So it's all gonna depend on your dog and the type of person you are. I know different bags cost different prices. Like this is the cheapest bag, but they have like a $40 bag, $60 bag, $100. So that's why I say you're gonna spend about $20 to $100 on food. Let's get into the next topic though. All right, so for the next topic, we're gonna say, by the way, I don't close this door, all right? I don't lock him in this closet here. What I do is sometimes I just bring his crate and I put it like right in front of the doorway, and I open the back part so he can have this whole room as like his crate. But he has air. I never close this door ever. But anyways, I just didn't want anyone in the comments to think like I lock him in the closet. No, I don't lock him in the closet. But for this topic, we're talking about toys, you know, harnesses, you know, collars. Where's the collar at? Excuse my room. Collars, you know, I got the prong collar. I know there's debates about that. We could talk about it in the comments if you want, but that's not what this video is about. So just on toys, collars, harnesses, different things, like maybe in your car, you might get that thing that makes some, you know, his fur, you know, not get all over your car. You might want to get some shampoo for him if you bathe him yourself. You might want to get a brush to brush him yourself. You might want to get, you know, some extra treats. So we're gonna call this like the dog essentials, the Husky essentials that you want to buy. We'll put this in a totally different category here. So I'm gonna say that's gonna cost like $20 to $60 a month on that stuff. Cause you know, depending on like how often you're replacing, how often you're buying toys, and you know, the shampoo that runs out, so you're gonna have to replace it. So it just depends, but we're gonna say a range of $20 to $60 on that for sure. Yeah, let's get to the next topic. All right, so next, for the next topic, we're gonna talk about like vet visits. So when you take your dog to the animal doctor, the vet, so that's gonna cost. That's why I say in the last video, make sure you get pet insurance. But that's definitely gonna cost. It's gonna be a lot of money sometimes because, you know, your dog might swallow something in a month. Who knows what your dog does? You know, something might happen. So you want to take him to the vet because you're worried about it. So I'm gonna say for vet expenses, it's gonna cost about, let me think, We're gonna say $50 up to $300 though. The reason why I say up to $300 is because when you first get your dog, you're gonna have to actually get all of his vaccination shots, and that's like the most expensive process right there. That first like 3 months of you owning him, that's gonna be the most expensive because his vet visits, they're gonna cost a lot for the vaccinations. You know, so you want to get pet insurance as soon as possible, and maybe that the cost won't be that much. But I remember spending like $300 at one time just for one of his vaccination rounds. But yeah, let me get into the next topic. All right, for the last topic, this is more of a housing thing. You might own your own house, you might have an apartment, you might rent a house, whatever. But every time you get a house, most of the time they're gonna make you pay for your dog staying there. So with Huskies, I feel like with houses, they tend to stereotype Huskies. It's sad, but they stereotype them. They'll think they're gonna tear a lot of stuff up because, you know, they're big dogs, they're Huskies. I'm sure they know about the shedding and all that. So it's really sad. Like right now, I've been trying to find a house so you can have a backyard, but it's hard because they don't allow dogs. They allow dogs, but once I say it's a Husky, you know, they're kind of giving me a side eye. But anyway, so we're gonna say, yeah, for housing, like if you're trying to house your Husky in your place, it's gonna depend on where you stay. But I say they make you do like a deposit most of the time. It might be pretty expensive for the deposit, but we'll say for that, we'll do $500 to $1,000. I know that's a big number, but you guys should know this honestly. Like if you're looking at getting a dog or getting a Husky, wherever you stay, you should know the exact price. It might be cheaper, it might be like $300, or it might be $100. I haven't seen $100, but you know, it's gonna depend on where you stay at. But that's gonna be one of the things you wanna consider, like how much it costs. And basically his housing. And yeah, that pretty much wraps like everything up, like for what you need. That wraps everything up, so we think. All right, so yeah, that pretty much wraps everything up. To give you guys an average of how much you'll spend on your dog a month or your Husky a month, on average, this is about how much I spend, just keeping in mind toys, vet expenses, housing. Well, we don't have to keep housing for this part because housing is like a one-time thing. So we'll say just on vet expenses, his essentials, and his food. We're gonna say every month I will spend around $100 to $250, if not more, on this guy a month, man. Because the food is really the most expensive part. I buy a lot of food for him. I'm either spending a lot of money on like $20 bags of food, or I might just buy the $100 bag one time. So, because his food runs out, that's gonna be the most costly, I feel like, per month. Toys, he got enough toys, and I make sure I get him. This will help you guys too. Make sure you get him like stuff like this. Like this is a very hard chew bone, like very hard. Like he can't break it and swallow it. Like he chips at it, but it takes a very long time for that to break. And I get him just very durable toys that he can't break, so I don't have to replace them. Like I've had tons of other toys he has, but they're all like toys that he can break. And like with those tug of war toys, he likes to chew the strings. One time I just caught him sitting there swallowing the strings, and the strings actually came out of his poo. So yeah, you wanna make sure you get durable toys for sure. But yeah, we're gonna say $100 to $200 a month. All right, so yeah, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. People in the comments, make sure you guys, if you have a Husky, make sure you guys tell everyone else how much it costs for your Husky. I gave you guys my cost, so make sure you guys share your costs for your Husky, and anything that I could have left out, because I just kind of did this video live, not much editing or researching. I was just going based off like how much it costs for me, pretty much. So yeah, make sure you guys share your experience in the comments. Anybody who's looking to get a Husky, make sure you share any questions. Like and subscribe, share with your friends, and I'm out, bro.